Hey, today we are talking about the Myth of the Dawn achievement. It works a bit differently than the Hero of the Dawn achievement. For the Hero of the Dawn achievement, you need 276 item level on every slot on one character. So basically, you don't need hero crests for this character anymore once you reach the achievement. With the Myth of the Dawn achievement, it's a bit different. You only need to reach 285 item level, and you can do that by all means possible, which means I upgraded my weapon and my trinkets to a higher item level using the Void Core system, and I still have 4 slots left that are not even Mythtrack items, and I achieved the Myth of the Dawn achievement on my Evoker. Now what does that mean? That means my Evoker, my main character, can now benefit from this achievement if I upgrade items on my alt. How does this work? So basically, if I have a chest piece, which I have on my priest, and I upgraded it to 289, then my Evoker will get the discount on his Mythtrack item. So basically what that means, you need to upgrade a Mythtrack item on any character to the maximum, and then all of your characters, including your main char, will get the discount. I already did this with my ring. Instead of paying 100 mythic crests to upgrade it, I only paid 50 and saving 50 in the process. I will do the same for my other items, like the chest, the shoes and the other ring. As you can see, my priest already upgraded the chest fully to 289 item level, so I will get the discount on my Evoker. And if we look at the feet of my priest, then we can see that I already get the discount there. This is because my rogue already upgraded his shoes to 289 item level. So now my Evoker will benefit from both of these guys getting a discount on both chest and shoes. This means if you are chasing the optimum, it might be best to push as far as you can on your alts and then help your main character to increase your item level even further. One guy on Reddit puts this to the extreme. I hope I don't butcher his name, I think he's called Thins. What he's explaining in his post is that you can actually create a character this week and then grind out an item level that is eligible for the Myth of the Dawn achievement. In his example, he's using a cloth character which uses a two-handed weapon. You would level to max level, then get all 266 from M+ and upgraded it to 276. That's 15 items needing 60 crests, meaning 900 crests, which is the exact cap of Heroic this week. Obviously you can skip some of the upgrade costs if you bonus roll, which is the next part of his post. Again, this only works for cloth wearers, but in Nexus Point you can use 7 bonus rolls to get weapon, shoulders, cloak, hands, legs and 2 rings. After you've done that, you upgrade both your trinket and your weapon with Ascendant Void Cores to 285. That is the heroic version of these trinkets and weapons. Once you've done that, you can upgrade your just bonus rolled mythic weapon to 298 using 20 crests and the 6 other items to 289 using 80 crests each. So 480 crests. You now have 6 items at item level 276, 6 items at item level 289, 2 items at item level 285 and 1 item at item level 298. Since you are using a two-handed weapon, this comes out to item level 284.75, which means you still have 450 crests left. So using your last bonus roll or crafting items, you can easily reach the item level threshold of 285, which gives you the Myth of the Dawn achievement. This is obviously very extreme, and according to my calculations, if you do nothing else than farming M+, you would need about 150 dungeons. Even using a very fast time of 15 minutes per key, which I think is not achievable unless you have a very good pre-made group, you would look at around 40 to 50 hours of grinding. I know a lot of people that play more per week, but it's still a very tedious grind, and obviously you need a pre-made group to do this. This is not possible if you are queuing keys and waiting in the tool. You basically need to go from dungeon to dungeon and ideally obviously have a stack of cloth wearers trading you the items. This might work with other armor types, but I haven't looked into the dungeon, so I don't know which dungeon you might want to use for this. What you need to look for is you need to get a weapon ideally, and then no bonus roll can be wasted, so you cannot get any duplicates. For example, a dungeon with triple trinket is not useful for you. Good trinkets, or trinkets in general that is, are really hard to get this content. So basically what you need to do is raiding for Gaze of the Awnseer, and then in my case, for example, I got Heart of Wind from a dungeon, but obviously you need to bonus roll this and you only have 1 left using the strategy from the post. So the TLDR is you can get 285 item level on a character you leveled this week. And then you can abuse this Myth of the Dawn achievement for all of your other characters, especially for your main. And I want to emphasize this one more time, always use your Ascendant Void Cores, you can farm them infinitely. If you want to check out more about them, watch my other video on the channel about the Ascendant Void Cores. So I hope this was helpful to you and you can now go and get your 285 item level yourself. If so, it would be nice if you like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one, bye bye.